My business partner Melissa walked into our office. The accountant called. We're missing $70,000 from the company account. I looked up from my desk. What? How is that possible? She sat down across from me, looking concerned. They're auditing everything, all transactions from the past year. My stomach dropped. Do they think one of us took it? They're investigating both of us equally, Melissa said. We need to gather all our receipts and bank statements. I nodded slowly. Of course, I'll get everything together tonight. She left my office. I waited exactly 30 seconds, then opened my laptop. I'd been tracking her for 3 months. Melissa had been embezzling money since January. Small amounts at first, 2,000 here, 3,000 there. But last month, she took 20,000 in one transaction, moving it to an offshore account under a shell company. The genius part of her plan? She'd been creating fake vendor invoices with my electronic signature. Every fraudulent transaction looked like I approved it. When the audit happened, all evidence would point to me. I discovered it 2 months ago when a vendor called asking why we hadn't paid them, but our records showed payment sent. I started digging and found everything. I could have reported her immediately, but that would have been too easy. She'd claim I was framing her, tie it up in legal battles for years. I needed her to destroy herself publicly, so I'd been playing dumb while setting my trap. That evening, I emailed her. Hey, the accountant wants to meet with both of us Friday at 10. Should we go over our defense together? She responded immediately. Yes, let's meet Thursday night to align our stories. Perfect. Thursday night, she came to my apartment. I poured wine. I'm so stressed about this audit. Me too, she lied. But we'll get through it together. I recorded everything on my hidden camera. I was thinking, I said carefully, what if we just play innocent? Let them figure it out? Her eyes lit up. That's actually smart. Do you think they'll find who did it? She took a long sip. Honestly, they'll probably blame whoever has the most suspicious transactions. What do you mean? Whoever's signature is on the fraudulent invoices. My signature. She was setting me up to my face. That makes sense, I said quietly. She nodded, trying to hide her smile. Friday morning arrived. Melissa and I sat across from our accountant Robert and 2 forensic investigators. The conference room felt like an interrogation chamber. My hands were cold. My heart pounded. This was it. Robert spread papers across the table. We found 73,000 in fraudulent transactions, all approved with electronic signatures. Melissa looked at me with fake concern. One investigator spoke. The signatures belong to you. He pointed at me. That's impossible, I said. I never approved those payments. Your signature is on every invoice, the investigator said. Melissa jumped in. I knew something was wrong. He's been acting strange for months. Secretive. The investigators looked at me like I was already guilty. Can I show you something? I asked calmly. I opened my laptop and projected it on the conference room screen. Security footage appeared. Melissa at her desk late at night, using software to forge my electronic signature. Timestamps showed her creating fake invoices. Dates matched every fraudulent transaction perfectly. Melissa's face drained of color. What is that? I installed hidden cameras 3 months ago when I first suspected fraud, I explained. I've been documenting everything. I played more footage. Melissa moving money to offshore accounts. Melissa on the phone with her boyfriend discussing their plan to frame me and take the business. You were recording me? She shouted. I was protecting myself, because I knew you'd try to frame me. I showed the investigators bank records proving the offshore account belonged to her. Emails between her and her boyfriend, planning the entire scheme. Phone records showing calls to the shell company. I even have last night's conversation. I played the video of her essentially admitting she was setting me up. Robert looked furious. The investigators made calls immediately. Police arrived within 20 minutes. Melissa tried to run. Security blocked the exits. You set me up, she screamed at me. No, I said calmly. You set yourself up. Officers handcuffed her. She was crying, begging the investigators to believe it was a misunderstanding. They found another 40,000 she'd stolen that we didn't even know about. I looked at Melissa in handcuffs, mascara running down her face, career destroyed, freedom gone. She looked back at me with pure hatred. By the way, I said, I'll buy out your half of the business. I'm thinking 10 cents on the dollar is fair. The officers led her toward the door. Oh, and Melissa? I called after her. She turned, shoulders shaking. Thanks for teaching me that the best defense is perfect documentation.